Good morning, beautiful people. How are you doing? Hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Welcome back to another video. Can you guys see me? Welcome back to another video, you guys. Today's video is more of a kind of a Q&A, I guess. I'm gonna take you guys through my day, through my workout like I normally do, but I'm actually going to be answering a lot of your questions that you guys have had along this journey. And I know that a lot of these questions come from Instagram, but I wanted to answer them here as well because I figured you guys may have these same questions. But first and foremost, hello and welcome back to another video. For those that are joining for the first time, I am your girl, Janae Michelle. Welcome. I'm so excited to have you. For those that are returning, thank you for your support. I love you guys. So yes, so today we are going to be answering your questions. I'm going to just kind of take you along what it's been like since the beginning of this journey. And I'm literally going to take you from day one to now. So starting off, we're going to start with how this journey started. So many people are not aware of how this journey started. So in early 2019, I knew I was gaining weight. That was already, like, I was had already been diagnosed with depression, and I was kind of dealing with divorce and financial issues, and just, it was a lot happening in my life. And so I knew that I was gaining weight. I went to the doctor and I was told that I was pre-diabetic and I should be careful, but of course I wasn't listening. I didn't do what I should have done, and I kept gaining weight. I kept eating. When I returned to the doctor, I was fully diabetic, and on top of that, I had been diagnosed with high cholesterol because of my weight and because of all the different diagnoses that I had. I was also being monitored for heart issues. So it took me about 2 months to like digest all of that information before I even truly started this journey. And during those 2 months, I think that I just kept thinking about the fact that I was 391 pounds, and I kept thinking, like, that's so close to 400 pounds, and you're carrying that weight around, and my knees hurt, my back hurt, like. And so I knew I had to make a change, but I did not make that change right away. I think I fell into a little bit more of a depression just from hearing all of that. But then one day, I think I just got tired of being sick and tired, and I decided from that day forward that I was going to do things differently. And on May 27th, I believe, 2019, is when I embarked on this journey.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. H6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ballin' age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence. Adolescent presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected with them elusive. And I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winnings when I know you're losing. So I work the winners and they throw the deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper, cash, fuck a tax. That's a joke, tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, but get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record. A6 all the hate, I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ballin' age. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin' on record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence.
All right, beautiful people, workout is done. Felt good getting that upper body workout in, and now we are about to make a quick protein drink, of course, like we normally do after our workouts, and then we're going to get dressed. I actually have a 8:30 meeting that I need to prepare for, but just really quickly show you guys the outfit. So shorts are actually from Fabletics, you can actually see here. These are their, like, that sculpt knit material, so they have good stretch but great compression. And then I'm actually wearing my A Queen Among Queens t-shirt, and yeah, that's what I'm wearing today. So I get asked a lot, like how did I start, what did I start with? And I'm gonna be honest, I was very much like you. I didn't know where to start. I didn't know exercises. I wasn't familiar with the gym at all. So it was like, I didn't know what to do. So what I did was the thing that I knew I could do. And that's how I started walking on the treadmill. And when you're at the gym and you're walking on the treadmill, you see everything around you. You see how people are working out. You see the classes that are taking place, and you start to absorb that. And so slowly but surely, I would walk on the treadmill, but then one day I may venture out and try a chest machine, try a leg machine. Like, I would test out machines. And then I actually ended up meeting Philip, who was a personal trainer. But my first 6 months, almost, well, I would say 6 to 8 months of my journey, it was me walking on the treadmill. It was me literally starting that. And let me be honest with you guys, when I was walking on that treadmill that first day, I did not last 5 minutes. Did not last 5 minutes. I cried bawled my eyes out, you guys, because I felt so defeated. Like, I was so overweight that I could not last on a treadmill for 5 minutes. But I kept going and I kept trying, and each day that became my goal: beat your 5 minutes. So the next day I wanted to beat 6 minutes. Then the next day I wanted to beat 7, and then 8. Like, that's how I did it. Before long, I was walking 30 minutes without stopping. It took time to get there, but because I challenged myself every day, it made it so much easier. So yeah, but let's make our protein shakes, and I'll come back with another little tip about my journey. All right, beautiful people, we are about to make our protein drink. So as usual, I am using the Transform meal placement supplements. These have 20 grams of protein. The flavor I am using today, of course, is the banana cream pie. I'm actually just trying to finish this out because I'm getting low on this one, so might as well finish it. I'm getting a little sad that it's getting low, but I'm gonna have to re-up soon. But I do 1 scoop of protein, and then I do like adding 1 scoop of collagen peptides. This one here is actually from Vitamin Shop. And drop that in there. All right, beautiful people. So we have made our protein drink. My camera cut off, so I apologize that it cut off. So something that I wanted to talk about or touch base with is one of the questions that I am asked probably the most often is, how do I stay motivated? And I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. I don't want to say rarely motivated, but I'm not motivated every day. But I am trying to make this a habit. I'm trying to be consistent with this. So even if it's me getting dressed and going to the gym for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, if I can do that consistently, I am building the habit, and that's what it is for me. So even on those days where I am not motivated, I will still get dressed. I will still, if it's going to the gym, if it's doing a workout here at home, I will still try and move my body for as long as I can. And if that's 10 minutes and I'm just not with it, but I did it. I made it a habit. I got up, I got dressed, I did it. Now my goal every day is at least 30-minute workout. That's the goal, because I know that every day I'm not motivated. And so on some days where, like yesterday was a day for me where I just did not feel like getting dressed or getting a workout in. Like, I was not motivated at all, you guys. But what I told myself when I got up is like, you know what? Give yourself 30 minutes. You can spend 30 minutes scrolling on Instagram. You can spend 30 minutes watching YouTube videos. You can spend 30 minutes wasting time. Spend 30 minutes taking care of your body, taking care of your health. And so that was my goal yesterday. And once I got started, and I started off easy, and it was 30 minutes of whatever I was going to do, whether that was 30 minutes of yoga, 30 minutes of stretching, 30 minutes of weight training. But I decided to do a leg day, and I decided to start with a warm-up, and that 30 minutes flew by. And before you knew it, I had done 50 minutes. So my thing is build the habit. You don't necessarily have to force yourself to work out every single day, but build the habit of being consistent to get to the point where you are working out. So if it's getting dressed and just showing up at the gym, if it's getting dressed and walking on the treadmill for 10 minutes today, and then maybe pushing yourself and doing 15 minutes tomorrow, and then the day after that doing 20 minutes, like, it's building the habit. So what I would tell you is try and get into the habit of building the habit versus relying on motivation, because I can tell you right now, you are not going to be motivated in this journey every day. There are days where you're going to feel like it's not working out. You're going to feel like you're not seeing movement on the scale. You're going to feel like you are hungry and you want all the pizzas and fries that you can get. Like, you're going to have days like that. And those days are going to be those days where you're not going to feel motivated. You have to start building the habit. That's what's most important in this journey. So just a little tidbit, but y'all know I am going to take care of my shake, because I haven't even shook it up, because I've been chit-chatting with y'all. But you know, there's nothing better than chit-chatting with y'all. I love talking with you guys. But, you know, I love talking with you guys. I love sharing this journey, because I know how difficult this is. I know where I was when I started. I know where my mental was, how I felt so low, so insecure, so, you know, unsure of if I could even do this. So me sharing this is important, because I want to show everyone that it's doable, it's possible, and the only thing stopping us is our mindset, because we can start small. We don't have to go running marathons or lifting hundreds of pounds. Like, we don't have to do that. We can start by simply walking. I started with just walking, and it changed my life. So yeah, let's go. All right, so I have a kind of an unboxing I wanted to show you guys, but I also wanted to answer another question that I get, and that I think is hugely important, because I think this is something that isn't talked about a whole lot. But one of the questions that I've gotten before is, what are your triggers? Have you been able to identify them, and how has that changed, like, this process and this journey? And you know, in the beginning, I did not know those triggers. It was very, very hard for me. But as I went through the journey, and I love to journal, and I think journaling was huge. I also think in the beginning of my journal, tracking my food was also huge, because what I ended up seeing between my journal and tracking my food was when something happened that was emotional to me, that either made me angry or even happy or whatever, like anything that was tied to like a heightened emotion, I gravitated toward food, especially if it was something that was hard or hurting, or that I felt sad about or upset about. Like if that was the case, then I would want to eat. And so over time, I started to notice those triggers. I started to notice that when I was excited, I wanted food. When I was super sad or angry, I wanted food. And so ways that I started coping with that was I really dove into journaling a lot more. I also dove into meditation for when I was angry and things like that. But then I also started making sure that if I did have those urges and those moments, that what I was keeping in the house for me to eat was healthy. It was better than keeping chips or candy. So if I had fruit already cut up, if I had you know, almond butter and maybe some apples, if I had bananas, if I had avocado, I could do avocado toast. If I kept healthy things in the house, then I'm not going to say it's good to just go eat those things, but I saw myself eating healthier options versus going toward the chips or going toward the candy or, you know, the pizza or whatever. Like, you know, I found myself being a little bit more diligent in staying focused. But yeah, it was definitely something that I think I had to learn over time, that I had to kind of look at. And it was the best way for me that I saw for me that worked out well was that tracking system. So tracking my food in the beginning of this journey and then journaling, I was able to just tie those two things together and see that those days where I was truly, my emotions were heightened, were the days that I did not do well on my food, and more than likely days that I probably did not do well in fitness either. So those are definitely, though, that to me is something that I learned over time, and that is one of the triggers that I've noticed. But I think that it's something that you learn over time as you're going through this process and this journey. You'll start to pick up on those things, and as you're picking up on those things, it's, once again, for me, it's making those small changes that can lead to bigger changes down the line. So like keeping healthier snacks or healthier food in the house, so if I did start to eat, at least I was eating something healthier, you know, or just those little changes I think made a huge difference. But yeah, that was one of the questions. But I wanted to show you guys, I had a credit with Fabletics, and I thought I was more or less ordering more of a workout outfit, but this is definitely more lounge around the house outfit because of the material. But it's super, super cute, so I wanted to share it with you guys. So I took it out the plastic already because it was inside a plastic bag, and then each piece was inside plastic, and I figured unwrapping with you guys would just be too loud, so I already took it out the plastic. So I picked up a tank top, and I did actually try this tank top on last night because I was just a little concerned about the size, but it actually fits. So this is a tank top. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's that ribbed material, so it has a lot of stretch to it. So I was able to get the tank top. I also picked up the shorts, and then I got the leggings, and this is actually a 3-piece set. So this set actually all comes together. So this was the leggings, the shorts, and the tank top all came together, and then you have the leggings. And then once again, I hope you guys can see that ribbed material. But what I love about this is it's breathable, it's nice, and it's like, I don't want to call it thin because it's not thin, but it's like the perfect material for like lounging around the house. So it's not too heavy, it's not too thick, it's not too thin. It's like that perfect in between. But what I noticed for me personally is I'm going to use this more as loungewear, because I feel like the more I stretched it out, you can kind of see through it slightly. But I figure if I'm at home and I'm lounging, this would be great. And it is super, super comfortable, and I really like it. And the shorts, it's so funny. I feel like the shorts, maybe they fit a little slightly different. I feel like these sheared out a little bit more versus the leggings did not shear out as much. But if I have a little bit time in this video, I will actually try everything on so that you can see them. But just wanted to share these few things with you. But they are from Fabletics. If you guys are ever interested, I'll just leave the link below if you guys want to pick this up. I'm not an affiliate or anything like that. But if you guys like kind of loungewear, leggings, I love the tank top. This is like perfect for this kind of, well, I'm in California, so this is perfect for this kind of winter season, lounging around the house. So I'm excited to try those on. But we are going to throw on some clothes and get this work day started. So let's go. Okay, so another area that I wanted to talk about is the timing. A lot of people ask me, and especially people who are just finding my journey, they ask me how long it took. And if you've been following me from the beginning, it took a while. I was not the person, I've done the dieting before where I was able to lose weight quickly, but in the end I ended up gaining it all back plus some. So this time around I wanted to do something different. So what I opted to do this time was slow and steady. I just changed my eating habits and I focused on working out. I focused on just trying to take care of myself mentally and emotionally. But honestly, it's been a long journey. So I started my journey in May of 2019. May 27th of 2019 is the day that I started this journey. So it has been, well, we're going into 2023. So it's over 3 years. But in that 3 years, I've been able to lose 126 pounds. And I'm continuing to lose. I'm not losing at a rapid rate. I'm not losing weight really quickly, but I'm continuing to change my eating habits and tailor my exercises and my eating to this new weight that I am now. And I've been able to continue to not only maintain, but to continue to lose. And so, yes, my journey has been a slow and steady one, but it's been one that's been great because I've been able to maintain for this long, which is not what I was able to do before. So I'm not complaining. All right, beautiful people, so we are about to end this video because I know I have been chit-chatting your ears off, and it's actually hours later. Today was a busy work day, but I wanted to end this video with the question that I get on this journey a lot, which is what is my goal? And to be honest with you, I don't have a particular goal weight. I think for me, it's I want to be the healthiest version of myself that I can be. And I want to get there by eating right, exercising, getting proper sleep, drinking lots of water, like just doing all the right things. And I know that I'm not going to be perfect. I know that that's going to be hard to do, but it's what I want, you know. But I will say I don't necessarily have a number that I'm trying to hit that's going to be like I'm done, because I don't think I'll ever be finished, because this is a lifestyle for me now. This is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I want to continue from this point on to eat better, to exercise, and to take care of my body. So it's very hard for me to say that I want to hit this number, because there is no goal weight. It's just to be the healthiest possible that I can be. However, one of my personal goals, that's something I want to do personally, is I want to skydive. It's been something I've been wanting to do for many, many years. And the weight that you need to be, or I guess the max weight that you can be for that is 250. And at least here, or in Vegas where I looked it up. So that is kind of a goal of mine, and I'm actually not that far away from that goal. And so I'm super excited for the opportunity to possibly do that in 2023 and skydive, and I'm really excited for that, and I think that's a goal that I'm looking forward to, and perhaps after I hit that goal I'll have another goal that I want to achieve. But to be honest with you, my main goal at this point is to live out the rest of my life in the healthiest way possible, with eating and exercising, and to also have grace with myself, to know that I'm not going to be perfect every day, that there are going to be days where I'm not going to want to work out, there are going to be days where I'm not going to eat right, and that's okay, because that's a part of the journey. And I also don't want to deprive myself. There are going to be days where I'm going to enjoy delicious food that is probably thousands of calories, but that's okay, because it's that one instance. It's not every day. It's that party or that event or whatever it is, and it's okay to have that moment. So, you know, I think no matter what your goal is, always just remember to have grace with yourself, to know that this journey is not about you being perfect all of the time. It's not about you depriving yourself or feeling like you can't have. This should be a journey of self-discovery and self-reflection and growing and getting to know yourself better, because that's what this journey has been for me. You know, when I first started this journey, it would have been really hard for me to even articulate what I feel right now into words. Like, to say that I want to get to this point would have been really difficult, because there are no words to explain how this journey has been. I mean, I can start picking words. I can say that it was wonderful, it was hard, it was beautiful, it was ugly, it was like, it had every emotion. But if you would have told me 3 years ago that this is where I would be sitting right now, I wouldn't believe you. And if you would have told me what that journey looked like, I wouldn't have believed you, because there are times where I doubted myself. I doubted my own capabilities. I doubted what I knew or what I thought I could do. And if you would have told me that I would be squatting certain amounts of weight, or deadlifting, or running, or jumping, or doing any of the things that I couldn't do 3 years ago at 391 pounds, like, it just seems so crazy in a way, I guess, to think back over this journey and to know where I'm at now. And so for those that ask, what is that main goal? That main goal is to continue to push myself, to continue to find ways to enjoy healthy, delicious, good food, and find ways to share my journey with you, and to share my recipes and my workouts, and anything that I can bring to the table that I can offer you to help you on your journey is, I think, what my goal is at this point. And it's not, and yes, do I still have weight to lose? Yes, I'm still 260 plus pounds, and I still have to think about the fact that I am still diabetic. I am still dealing with, or being monitored with, high cholesterol and all this stuff, you know. So I have to still be very diligent in that. But I'm also grateful. I'm so grateful for where I'm at right now. But yeah, this was just you know, I'm gonna be honest with you, this video came about because of the questions that I get in on IG, which I've been really bad at. I will be answering those questions. I answered them here, but I will be going back and answering in the comments. But sometimes I get the kind, like, you know, certain repeated questions, and I just want to take the time to address them and give you guys as much information as I can to help you on your journey as well. But I love you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for just joining me and just taking the time to hang out with your girl today. And I know this was more of a talkative video, but I really wanted to give you I really wanted to just give you me today and explain what this journey has been and what it's going to be moving forward. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining the video, for joining the channel. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have video ideas or if you have questions or anything like that, please leave them in the comments below. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, for your love. But y'all know what it is. I will be back. See y'all in a minute. Bye.